Good morning. We're here today at Firethorn development. We are on lot 209 in Firethorn, and this is a lot that we are putting on the market. It's going to be a pretty good value for a view lot, and I'll point this out because I'll start at the beginning of the lot or at the gate, but we're actually up probably maybe like 2/3 of the way into the lot, and I wanted to give this perspective first because it's a very wooded setting up here. It's got all this natural growth rhododendrons, and you'll get to see the view potential when we walk down a little bit further. But this is a neat perspective on the lot because you feel elevated on this particular lot, like you're up high, and you have these beautiful trees around you that are, you could potentially keep some of these and have a really nice yard space. So as we walk down just a little bit further, we're going to be probably at a point that's like halfway into the lot. It's about 1.1 acres, maybe a little bit more than that. And so you'll get to see this kind of view potential through the trees right now. You could keep that, and what some people do is they will keep certain trees and just limb them up, kind of like these are. It helps provide a canopy, but you can still see through to maintain the view. So you've got a nice ridge line view potential here, and then it really extends out that way as well. So it's just kind of a unique point here. And I would say another neat thing about this particular lot, it does have a driveway cut in, which we'll see that here in a minute. Another neat thing about Firethorn is they have a clubhouse and 15 acres of common area green space, and this particular lot is pretty close to that. So if you wanted to take your dog on a walk or just get some exercise, that is going to be a great place to be able to be outdoors. The clubhouse is pretty close by too. The clubhouse would be a great place if you have family up or a large gathering and you don't want to, say, cook in your own house. They've got a great kitchen and area where you could have family and then just be able to entertain and not have to worry about cleanup in your own home. And we'll just head back up into the lot a little bit so you can kind of see these rhododendrons. If you kept some towards the back and the sides of the lot, those are evergreens. They'll be green year round, and they would provide some kind of natural buffering on the lot, nice landscaping. People use them as bushes, but they can actually grow into trees. So what we'll do here is we'll start to head down. You can see the driveway cut in. We'll look kind of back up at the lot. The elevated feel of this lot is kind of unique. So along with the 15 acres of common area that Firethorn has, you're also going to have access to the Blue Ridge Parkway hiking trail. There's a hiking trail that runs kind of adjacent to the development. There's actually trails in Firethorn, which is nice as well. And what we'll do is we'll walk the frontage on this lot, so you'll see kind of the depth because they have cleared this, which is nice. Along with that common area, Firethorn has trout fishing on the Middle Fort New River. So, there with that common area, they've got some areas where you can do trout fishing. So that's a very nice thing as well. So here's one of the endpoints on the lot, and then you can tell the lot runs to about where that cut-in is, and then runs down to where the car is. So you could have a nice kind of winding driveway that goes up to the house. we'll take a look up at the house here, or up at the lot. You can tell it's getting pretty decent sun exposure on this lot. It's a pretty deep lot. It's about 220 feet deep, and just picturing coming up and wrapping around up to the house, this would be a fantastic spot for someone. All the development is kept really nicely. Everything it's been, all the roads, you've got paved roads in and out, and the HOA does a good job. Like, they're cutting weed eating right now, and that's why we're getting a little bit of noise, and they're working on the common area, but they do a fantastic job of keeping this development up. Everything is maintained to a good standard. So you could tell that's the driveway cut in. It would wind up to your home site. You could have a nice yard space behind the house. That house across the street gives you an idea of the architectural style in here, kind of more Adirondack and mountain style of homes. And we do have some pictures online of like common areas, and certainly if you have interest in this, definitely come out and preview this development, and we'd love to give you more information. If you're working with a broker, send them our way. We can send them the information as well, and certainly do come out and see this fantastic community in lot 209, which we've got listed for sale. And we thank you for joining us.